today is World Day Against Child Labor. World Day Against? What do you mean by child labor? Who is a child? Tell me. Who is a child? A child is defined as a human being under the age of 14. Under the age of 14. How many of you have heard about the RTE Act 2009? Have you heard about RTE, Right to Education Act 2009? Says that a child between the category of 6 years and 14 years has the right to education. Has the right to? So, education is a right. To have education is a right. And to give education is the duty of the government. But still, there are some children who are being used as laborers. And one among 10 children. One among? Okay, you raise your hands like this. How many fingers do you have, all of you? 10. So among these 10 children, one child is still working as a child labor. That means, okay, put your hands down. 9 children, they have the opportunity to go to school, but one child is still working as a child labor. How cruel is it, right? So what is your routine every morning? Morning you need to get up, brush your teeth, get ready to school and come to school, and here you play, you have fun with your classmates, you meet your teachers, evening you go back. So your main occupation is nothing but studying, education, isn't it so? But you think about that one child, his or her main occupation is not studying, it's not coming to school, but going to some factory or some firecracker station to earn for a living. It's pathetic, right? Okay. And the highest number of child labor happens in India. The highest number of child laborers, they live in India, in our country only. Nothing to be proud of, to be ashamed of, right? We need to be ashamed that you can come to school, but one among those 10 students, children, that person is not able to go to school. So what can we do about it? What can we do about it? Child labor is cheap. Cheap in the sense, you need to pay only less salary for a child. If you see a child working somewhere, immediately you need to report to the authorities that that particular institution or that particular factory or restaurant is making use of children, because children are the resources of tomorrow. It is in our hands to stop child labor. When you become adults, when you become like us, you should be able to say 10 out of 10, not 9. Is it clear, children? So we all have a part in stopping child labor. Things have improved, but it has not reached to the point of perfection. So today we are going to hear a speech on child labor, and after assembly I want to see 4th, 5th, 6th boys here itself along with the class teachers. Is it clear? 4th, 5th, 6th boys should stay back here after the assembly. We are going to hear a speech from Margaret ma'am on child labor. Thank you.
Today, we gather not just as members of class taking senior secondary international school, but as citizens of the world that must learn to protect its most vulnerable, its children. Every year, on June 7th, the world observes the Star World Day Against Child Labor. It is not just another day on the calendar. It is a call to our hearts, a cry that echoes across continents, from dusty streets and overcrowded factories to farms, mines, and households. It is the voice of children, their age and even younger, who are robbed of their childhoods, their dreams, and their right to just be children. Let me ask you something. What does your day look like? You wake up, you get ready, you come to school. You learn, you laugh, you play. Maybe you struggle with exams or homework. Maybe you get bored in class or simply wait for the bell to ring so you can go home. But beneath it all, your days are filled with possibilities. Now imagine, just for a moment, waking up before dawn, not to go to school, but to carry books or stitch clothes in a bin factory or work in a field under the hot sun. Imagine your hands bruised, your body tired, and your dreams silenced. That is the life that nearly 60 million children around the world live today. That is nearly a million in every hectare children. And here is the heartbreaking truth. Many of these children don't even know what a school is. They never held a pencil, never read a storybook, never heard a teacher say, well done, I am proud of you. Some of these children are orphans. Some have parents who love them deeply but are trapped in poverty, forced to choose between food today and school tomorrow. Some are victims of trafficking, others sold into labor. But in every case, they are denied their basic right to grow up safe, to be educated, to play, to dream. We need to ask ourselves, how did we let this happen? How did the world allow children to become laborers, servants, commodities? The answer is complex poverty, inequality, lack of education, greed, and in some cases, cruel tradition. But the solution starts with something very simple, awareness and compassion. Children should never work. Their only job should be to learn, laugh, and live. Think about this. Every time a child is forced to work, the world loses a future teacher, doctor, artist, scientist, or leader. We lose a life. We lose potential. We lose hope. We need to be the generation that says, no more. No more stolen childhood. No more innocent hands turned into tools. No more silent cries. So what can we, as students and young people, do? You might think, I am just a student. What power do I have? But never underestimate the power of awareness, empathy, and action. First, educate yourselves in evidence. Talk about child labor. Learn the facts. Share stories. Because silence keeps the cycle going. The knowledge breaks chains. Second, speak up. If you ever see a child being forced to work at a roadside shop, in a home, at a construction site, don't keep it going. Tell an adult. Report it. You might just save a life. Third, support ethical brands and products. Ask where clothes, your toys, your food come from. Are they made by children or by poorly paid adults? Every purchase is a vote for or against justice. Fourth, cherish your education. You are among the lucky few who have access to schools, books, teachers, and time to dream. Don't be take it for granted. When you study, when you learn, when you grow, you honor those who never had the chance. And finally, show kindness. Maybe there is a child in your neighborhood who can see a whole school supplies. Maybe someone who has to work part-time to support their family. Extend a hand, not judgment. Every small act of kindness creates ripples that go far.